Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back to our mostly white audience. How are you doing, guys? We are so glad that you're back, and I just wanted to let you guys know I didn't say an audience that I preferred. I just say
you did not say. It's just who happens to like us.
It's a mostly white audience.
That's not. I think that's false, but we'll get you.
I mean,
Cameroon.
look at the numbies.
Cameroon will love us
Look at the
within a month.
numbies, all right?
We're going to be the number one podcast in Cameroon by the end of September.
How many people of color are in Australia?
A fair amount. The Aboriginal population is pretty large.
Even though the Aborigines people, they've got blonde hair. Are they considered? They're not considered white, are they?
What? They have blonde hair? Where'd that
Isn't that
come
Aborigines?
from? No. They do not have blonde hair.
What's it
I
called?
mean, some of them.
What's it called when you have like weirdly blonde hair?
You're thinking of albino. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh, that hurts.
That was so rough.
Dude, oh man.
You thought the indigenous Australians were albinos?
I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell, dude.
Yeah, they must have a disease that made them all white.
Yeah, I think that's it.
The best illness of all, the all whites.
I didn't know. I thought they were. Listen, I didn't think nothing was wrong. It's not wrong.
You didn't say it was wrong, but that is very different words. Albino and Aboriginal.
I thought albino people were Australian bush folk.
Oh my god! You're like, oh my god! You saw that's an Aboriginal person. They look, they're not albino.
Oh, I'm way off.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I'm way off.
Man, if you can dunk, you do not have to know how to read.
Dude, those people don't look albino even one bit.
No, they're not.
Not
they're
even
not.
in the least.
It's disgusting that you thought that.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That was fucked up.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Yeah, great.
This is an ad to not go to Notre Dame.
If
you can spend $350,000 on a college education and think that Aboriginals are albinos.
I'll say this though: if you're Aboriginal, or Aborigines,
Aboriginal.
If you're Aboriginal, you're a friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. Every Aboriginal person is the friend of the pod. If you're Aboriginal and you Venmo us, you message us, we'll Venmo you $5.
We should do something.
If you're Aboriginal.
If you Venmo us, we'll send you a little thing of baby food. Nah, maybe not.
Well, no, we will. Yeah, we'll send you one cup of baby food. We'll buy a 6-pack and break one out of the ring.
We'll buy you a cup
and
of
give
baby
you a
food.
cup of baby food.
I keep forgetting to tell you. Some guy messaged me. He wants to Venmo us $40.
For what?
Just for the pod.
Just for fun? $40?
I forgot to tell you about it. I gotta circle back with him.
You gotta circle back? What did you have to think about the offer?
I said I was like,
you're gonna double. No, actually, we want 60.
I gotta talk to Jeff. Yeah, that's what, I don't know why.
You thought I would say no?
Right.
No $40.
No thanks.
No, is he Soros connected?
What's Soros connected?
George Soros is like this rich guy who Republicans claim is funding all liberal causes. They're like the Jews control the liberals.
Ever since I've been anti-vax, I'm actually on this guy's team.
You're actually, he's actually liberal. He's a liberal rich guy.
Oh, really?
But I mean, he's still evil. But yeah.
Okay, all right.
That's so funny.
Liberal, but
you're
still
anti-vax
evil.
still?
Okay, well,
Let's get to it, America. Let's get to it.
Welcome back, America, to my health update.
Alex versus the booster, week 3.
I saw 3 doctors this week.
3 different doctors.
Ultrasound, EKG, blood panel.
Yeah, he had an ultrasound. They thought he might be pregnant because of how much of a bitch he was being.
That's the riff he was sitting on.
Are you kidding me? I've been waiting all week to say that riff.
While looking like he works at Target. What
it's not a great outfit
bitch.
Today. I'm wearing just a red t-shirt. It's not great.
All right. Well, yeah.
That was a good riff. It was
fine.
It was too planned. I was too excited about it. It wasn't
You
natural.
did put your arms up.
It was not natural the way I did it.
Yeah, like you just want. I would say an NBA championship, but for you it'd be like an ultimate frisbee contest or something.
Ultimate frisbee's cool.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it is. It's still cool.
The guys who played ultimate were just the guys that didn't make like the other intramural teams.
Yeah. Whatever. We didn't have to sacrifice as much of our time to sports.
Ultimate dudes, they did think it was cool when you would just like, well, yeah, dude, like we drink right after, like we drink before.
Yeah, we drink.
Like,
I didn't even play Ultimate when I was being honest. That was above my pay grade. But
what was your sport?
I played basketball at the gym sometimes.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember one time this really big guy I somehow got a breakaway in a pickup game.
Yeah.
And this big guy caught up to me, and I just panicked and just shot a 3-pointer running at full speed.
Oh my god.
I just like chucked up the ball from 3-point land.
Oh, instead of like hitting.
Instead of going in for a layup and like making contact, I just threw up a running 3 and just airballed it.
The way you shoot is you've really bad form.
That's all you have on me.
My form?
That's the only thing in life you have on me is jump shot form.
That is not true.
That's it. I can't think of a single other thing.
Yeah, I can think of 50 things.
Think of one right now. One that you got me on.
Women like me more than you.
Women like, yeah, okay. Not
That's
after that.
that's a big
I
thing.
think the ones that listen to the podcast are pretty Auspice Nation.
No.
If you're Auspice Nation and you're a woman, let me know.
Yeah,
we need to do a final count battle of the sexes.
Drag queens. Who loves you, baby?
No, see, your name is offensive.
Is it really?
You think it's funny to be a drag queen? It's actually beautiful and artistic.
I think it's great to be a drag queen. That's why I endorse it.
What do you think a drag queen is?
No, wait a second. What do you mean, what do I think a drag queen is?
What do you think they are? What do you think a drag queen is?
I mean, have you seen RuPaul's Drag Race?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah, just like dudes like dressing up in like dresses and
Right. No, you're right.
And it's I actually don't know what drag queens do at their shows, but do they strip?
No, see, that's burlesque. Totally different. Your name, you don't even know. They like wear like kind of scantily clad clothes, but that's not really what it's about.
You've
it's mostly
never been
about
to a drag
dancing
show?
and singing and like jokes.
Oh, right.
They're very
yeah.
funny. They're incredibly funny.
Have you done a spot at a drag show?
I've done burlesque shows where there were drag performers on it.
Was that like the comedy bar one?
Yeah. They used to have some drag. They're kind of similar in a way.
All the
but-
headliners always like try to weasel out of those.
Yeah, there used to be what drag was referring to as the comedy bar. You used to have to do a 11 p.m. burlesque show on the Saturdays, and it was one of the worst things. How can I do a jokes about like, oh, I come too quick, and then a lady comes on and does Beethoven with her butt?
She really does.
She literally does. It's actually very impressive. I'm not hating on it, but I can't compare to that.
Yeah.
It's Beethoven. That's what it's called.
Oh, is that because then she would like put her ass on a chair.
She put her ass on a chair, bend over, and then her butt would go up to the notes of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony.
And you hadn't seen anything like that
then I was jacking off in the green room.
You were humping the couch
I
in the
was humping
green
the
room.
couch like wishing Rihanna was there.
Oh, Jesus.
Little callback for Auspice Nation.
But yeah, I'm seeing a cardiologist tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
Oh my!
I'm negative.
He's
I'm
had
negative.
an ultrasound, an MRI. Did you have an MRI?
No.
You had blood tests.
Blood panel, ultrasound, EKG. I did a bunch of EKGs.
EKG, and they all said he's good, and yet he continues.
They said
to
they
go to
couldn't
the doctor.
find anything. I mean, some people say we're just, we're seeing the cardiologist just to make sure. Some people say we're elevating it to a cardiologist, but. The doctor said, if you want to see she said if you want to see a cardiologist, you can. So
Well,
I said,
of course they're gonna say that. They're not gonna be like, absolutely not. You cannot see my friend and get him a boat. You're just making their friends money.
Yeah.
Of course they're gonna
with
recommend
my $25 copay or whatever.
You said it costs $1,100 for.
Oh
an
yeah, my
ultrasound.
ultrasound cost $1,100.
I mean, they don't, and also they get the insurance money. They get that money. They get it.
Dude, without insurance, it was $6,000.
Yeah.
So
Insane.
we need you guys to support the pod.
We need to support the pod. Drago needs to get 17 more ultrasounds. He's gonna have a stent put in his heart.
Yeah.
May even have a heart transplant from an albino person.
Yeah,
in
or an
Australia.
Aboriginal, whatever one
Oh
works.
my God.
Whatever one works.
They're gonna waste an organ.
It was kind of funny. One nurse was like, one hospital I went to, the nurse was like, she was like, "Are you a smoker?" And I was like, "No." She goes, "Have you ever smoked before?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Okay, former smoker."
Former smoker,
Okay,
reformed smoker.
I'm gonna
You
put
do smoke
former
sometimes.
smoker.
You'll smoke. He'll smoke.
I'll have a cig every now
He's
and
a
then.
cool guy. He's
Do
a
you-
cool guy,
Do
ladies and
you?
gentlemen.
The health stuff's a bummer. The health stuff's a bummer.
I truly don't want to talk about it
Do you
anymore.
want
because
to? Do you want to go into some of the questions that some of the people have asked?
Some people sent us questions this week.
Hello,
and
listeners.
We're excited to read them.
We're gonna read some of the questions.
If your question gets read, you can redeem a free dick suck with me.
Oh Jesus Christ!
If your question gets read, I'll suck your dick. Sorry, I don't know. That's just what Drago's making me do it. He's making me do it.
His mouth feels like velvet, folks. It's great.
That's not bad. And it's filled with red velvet cake.
Oh Jesus! Put the cream in
Put the cream in my
red-
mouth. We're having a little bit of fun here, people. Sorry,
All right,
Belgium.
question from Willie. Willie Griswold,
Willie
friend
Griswold,
of the pod.
friend of the pod, one of the foremost young people in the radio world. He's the top of the line in radio.
An up-and-comer.
He's big.
An up-and-coming
Willie
DJ,
Griswold.
disc jockey.
Willie Griswold.
Great pod. What songs have you played for a girl on guitar while trying to show off?
Oh,
This
a
is-
question. And here's the thing. Never done it.
Well, because you've been with 4 women, so
yeah,
that's why.
and they liked me for who I am. I don't
Yeah.
need to play Free Fallin' on
I've got a
guitar.
story about this
Oh,
one, dude.
no. What song did you play?
High school, senior year, a girl came over,
Oh.
and I wasn't good at guitar yet.
This is
I
when
got-
Alex was a top 5 recruit in the state. They really thought
I was
he was
ranked-
going to become someone.
I was ranked 4th,
They
first
thought he was 4th.
team All-State.
Oh, boy. The
2 years in a
Serbian
row.
wonder. Slobodan Milosevic was salivating over you
So
as a propaganda tool for
I
the
was the pride of
Yugoslav.
Serbia for a couple
The pride
years.
of Serbia. And what happened?
So I bring this girl back. She comes over to my place. We probably got Potbellies before. You know, that was a classic high school date spot.
Potbellies?
Yeah, man, get some Potbellies, get a milkshake, get a wreck on
Sure.
wheat.
I never went on a date in high school, so
I know,
yeah,
I know,
I
Jeff.
can't really front on that.
And I really hadn't played much guitar. I tried to play. So we're just sitting in my room. I'm like on my chair. She's sitting on my bed, and we like John Mayer. We will talk about.
What song did you
So
play?
I was like,
Dancing in a Burning Room?
I tried to play slow dance.
No!
Dude.
That's not a song that you try to sing it to?
No, that dude. I just
Oh.
tried to play that opening riff.
Oh,
and
my God.
I like learned it just like the day before.
And you were terrible.
Dude, I fucked it up
Oh,
so
my
badly.
God.
You know the part where it's like, I just couldn't. Every time I tried to do that part, it was like, dude.
Oh, you kept trying again? You're like, damn
I
it.
know. Oh yeah.
no.
I kept saying, 1 second.
1 second.
Like I was like,
It's
one.
like when you're trying to put the condom on. Like, I got
Well,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got it
no,
for
hang-
sure.
hang on. When you're trying to play slow dancing in a burning room for a girl, and she's just staring at, and she kind of knows you're not going to sing, you're just like, well, and then you play 15 seconds, finally get it, and she's like,
Acoustic or electric?
on acoustic too.
Ooh, not even. Electric is kind of cool, but acoustic is
And
like-
an electric would sound so much better.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you got to be good to play an acoustic guitar.
And then I also prefaced it by being like, I actually learned a couple John Mayer songs.
Just for you?
Yeah, and she was just like,
Oh my God!
Oh,
Wait,
cool.
did you hook up with her?
we made out.
Yeah, that's about what you get. That's about what you
That's
get.
what I deserved.
You could have had a blowjob if you could have played slow dance in a burning
If I could have
room.
played it, sang it.
Was she a brunette? Is that why you hate brunettes?
Here's the funny thing, Jeff. She was a brunette.
And is that not very interesting, America?
I'm sorry, Kylie.
Is that not? That's why he only likes blondes. They are more impressed by your guitar.
by my shitty guitar
They love
playing.
him noodling around on the guitar without rhythm.
I was so embarrassed.
Yeah. You know
You
what?
know?
I have a story that's similar. Not with women, thank God. I would never disrespect myself in front of
You're
women.
about to play guitar for the bros.
For the boys. Well, no, in Spanish.
By the way, this is not a similar story then.
This is not really that all, but I'm just trying to make you not feel so embarrassed.
Thank you.
Trying to equal the shame. We had to do a presentation in Spanish about a famous Hispanic person, and
Yeah.
I chose Carlos Santana. And I brought in my
man.
guitar to play the beginning of Smooth on guitar to remember.
Yeah.
And I brought the electric amp and everything. And then for some reason, I couldn't get it to work in front of the whole class. The amp just wouldn't turn on.
Oh.
No, it would turn on, but I kept putting the cord in the headphones plug-in. So no sound came out in front of the whole class. The girl I love was right there. I'm trying to play. I'm like, damn it. I'm like shaking.
You kept messing up you tried to. You
I was
tried to
messing
put
up the riff and the sound wouldn't work. It was just
So eventually were they like wait?
I literally used. You had 15 minutes to give a presentation. I used the entire time. She's just like, you get a C. She just gave me a C. She's like, you tried, but you didn't even speak any Spanish. I guess I kept yelling no, no, no. But,
Oh, that's funny. Though.
Yeah.
Saying no is less funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
It
embarrassing.
was really bad. It was
Next
really
question.
bad. Next question. Good question, Willie Griswold from Indianapolis. Drago, what's the next question?
Let's see.
It takes a while to read these. Sorry, everyone.
How do I tell my wife? How do I tell friends my wife is pregnant?
How do I tell friends my wife is pregnant?
Yeah.
You go to a bar you buy her a light beer, and then she gets the light beer, and she's about to drink it, and you fucking smack it out of your face like, no, you dumb bitch. You're pregnant.
Psych.
Psych. Still got swimmers, baby. I lied to you the other night.
Yeah.
You pranked the test. Pranked ya.
Do you feel like you got good sperm at all?
No.
I feel like there's no way.
My guys were in the dark for 20 years.
I bet there's supposed to be like 1 million a shot or whatever. You probably have 91.
I'm leaking a basketball.
You've got that
team
one.
every time.
You've got that 300 strong.
Yeah, there's 300
You've got
good
300
boys
300
left.
Romans.
Yeah, Greeks. You got the riff wrong, everyone. But we try. We try.
Oh, because I got because this is from the Kanye song.
No, it's from the movie 300.
But he says 300 Romans.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I got it from.
That's where Alex learns his history references.
Kanye
West.
You got 300 Greeks in there. I bet my sperm's probably pretty bad because I have not pulled out a lot. You know?
I've actually learned a new sex trick recently.
Oh, Jesus.
I've learned a new sex move, ladies and gentlemen. I call it dipping.
What?
I call it the dip.
What's the dip?
It's where you're really hard, and I just dip the penis in her. And then I come back out.
That's your sex move?
And then 30 seconds later, I dip it in again.
Oh,
is
this so you don't come?
So I don't come immediately.
Yeah, it's called like pacing yourself.
Oh, is that a thing? I thought I invented that.
Pacing yourself so you don't come?
You dip it in sometimes?
Well, sometimes you just got to go slow. So you can
No, but I'm just like one dip and then out.
You literally come just by
like
dipping?
when you're putting an apple in caramel, I like dip it in. There's one apple. Then a minute later, I dip it in again. One more apple.
So you really do this like a minute intervals?
I don't know. I'm not counting exactly, but yeah, something about
This is
that.
so you last longer, right?
Yeah.
It's called pacing yourself.
It's called pacing.
How's it going?
It's good. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
I can't imagine this makes her come though.
I'll tell you what, it makes her go away.
Yeah. Jeff.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't great.
Jeff, let's dip more.
Let's dip. Do the dip, baby. It's a good move. It's a good move.
Would you sell out for a Manscaped sponsorship?
That was the next question. No transition. Not even an attempt at a transition.
Sorry, quick transition. Would you sell out for? Yeah, we do a Manscaped.
Sell out for a Manscaped? What do you mean?
Sell out for a Manscaped. You know what Manscaped does? Do you even trim down there?
No, I never.
Never. Your balls. It's where the wild things are, man. That's where your balls are.
My balls are where the wild things grow.
Yeah. I'm serious. It is.
My balls are where the red fern grows. I'll tell you that one. If you remember that.
It is fucked down there.
Yeah, it's not great.
She brings a machete when she wants to blow you.
Yeah, she's a hero.
It's
like going into Vietnam. It's like you better be ready to go into some heart of darkness.
It's just permeating Agent Orange.
It's apocalypse now down there.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Oh,
we should get a Manscaped sponsorship. Just
what do they do? I don't get it.
Well, it's like a kit that to help you take care of your.
What could help me? Just a razor.
Well, a lot of women actually prefer when a guy's a little trim down there.
Okay, sure. But why? Well, how does this product help me?
It'll help you. It'll trim you up down there.
How does the product? What? It's just a razor. I've used a razor.
I'm actually not sure. Wait, James, can we see what Manscaped what their products are?
I had to unfortunately nair myself in college.
Why did you have to?
I lost a bet.
Oh, they've got trimmers and stuff. Sorry, what'd you say?
I lost a bet and I had to nair my entire body, including my testicles and face.
How'd it go?
It's really painful. It's the most painful. This doesn't say a lot about my life, but it's one of the more painful things I've done. It literally burns the skin off you. It burns off the skin and the hair, and then you just wipe it away.
That's brutal.
It's like
anything for the bit, though.
Anything for the bit.
I can appreciate you committing to that.
I lost a bet. We also I got waterboarded in college.
Just for kicks?
But we got really high.
Who did you hang out with?
We had crazy
you,
people.
Jenna,
a Saudi Arabian, a Saudi national. It was actually a Saudi Arabian guy who waterboarded me.
You were like, things aren't going well over there. Why don't you just?
We did it to you. You do it to me. Come on.
Yeah, you're like Krishna. You can waterboard me if you want.
Krishna, you think that's a Middle Eastern name?
How is it not?
That's a Hindu name. That's an Indian name.
Ah, man.
Krishna's a god for the Hindus.
Is it okay?
God damn it. Racism. Pure racism,
Is that
people.
wait? How is it? I'm not racist.
You're not racist, but it's just another blind spot, ladies and gentlemen. Another blind spot.
I've got a lot of blind spots.
You got a lot of blind. Krishna? You
racial-
think Krishna's a Saudi national?
That was one of my ex's friends that I hated, dude.
That's why you misraced him right now.
I should have asked him, like, what are you, bro?
You didn't
maybe
know?
that would have helped us bond.
Why'd you hate him?
He just was. He was that guy. He would come over and he would bring. So he would bring like this, like a 30 case. Like we were watching football or something. So she would have friends over for like a Saturday, and he brought this 30 pack of beer in, and he was just like, guys, just so you know, this is all for me. None of you can drink it. I'm drinking this. This is all me. I'm gonna finish. And you're like, dude, there's 8 like. You know,
would he actually
there's
stick
8
to
adults
it?
here.
He would stick to it?
No, because I would leave by like 4 or 5 anyways.
Right.
Like it's
Absolute loser.
It's just like you're 28.
If you know Krishna, if you know the guy Alex is talking about, hit him up. We would love to interview him on the pod.
Krishna, what the fuck were you thinking,
We will interview Krishna.
I think he liked her too. I think he had a crush on her too. So I was just like,
oh damn,
man.
Was he hot?
For
what?
For an
for
Indian
a
bro?
what?
For an Indian bro.
What? You don't think Indian bros are hot? They're
No.
generally known as quite attractive
Indian
men.
women are pretty hot.
Good. I'm glad Drago has extended the olive branch to the Indian women of the
That
world.
half can take
If
it.
you want a little ride up the Serbian sycamore, come here, everyone. Serbian sycamore.
Indian men though can't be universally attractive.
I mean, no race is universally attractive, but there's some very attractive Indian men.
He was tall.
This is what will end the podcast. Is us debating whether Indian men are hot or not.
That's fine.
That's the
we
way
we got to go down with
That's
this
the way
shit.
Alex was destined to go out, a racially insensitive remark.
I just didn't like his vibe. He didn't finish the 30 beers. He was a piece of shit.
That sounds terrible.
So-
I hate him. Give me one more question. One more question from the listeners, and I have a question for you from one of our loyal listeners.
Okay, let's
We
see
have a
here.
question, and it might spark a little bit of controversy. Belgium, Australia. We even got a couple of Japanese
Somebody
people
said there's a couple. Oh, somebody said something interesting, but I don't know if this is like terribly fun. How do I'm actually interested with this with you. How comedians manage their finances, and is there any investment plan?
How do we manage our finances? Well, you see, you got to invest your drink tickets in Bitcoin. That's what you do. You got to put drink tickets in gold, and that's just how it works.
Right. You
got it.
I have my drink tickets in Ethereum.
Drago's making a lot of money in Ethereum drink tickets. I lost a lot in Dogecoin.
Can we do drink ticket NFTs?
Yeah, drink ticket. You get an NFT for performing. Absolutely. I don't know what an NFT is, if I'm being brutally honest with you.
Gun to my head. You don't have to put one there.
I don't even want to, but I like
it. I do not know what an NFT is.
Oh, I thought you were going to top me. I thought that was going to be the one.
No.
It's a non-fungible token, but other than that, I don't know what it means, and I don't really want to.
Yeah, I feel like James could school us on it, but it would take 35
I
minutes.
think we should do an NFT.
We could do it. We'll
for
do a
you
crypto
guys.
episode. We'll do a crypto episode. Oh, we should have an NFT.
Yeah, we should make an NFT for you guys.
An NFT of my dick in Drago's mouth.
No.
That's the new merch for the pod, baby.
It would take so much for me to suck you off, dude.
But he did not rule it out.
It would
Do
take a
not
lot.
notice that. He said there is a point at which he will suck me off. By mid-August, OnlyFans, you're an idiot.
Oh, that'd be great.
Absolutely. A German coming in a Serbian? This is white national porn.
That's what we do just to make money on this. We just blow each other.
Yeah. No one's listening to the pod, but they love the suck-offs. They love a bus shot at the end.
Two white comedians from Chicago angrily blow
There could be
each
a
other.
market for white men hurting other white men.
Okay.
Some feminists could be like, I love when Jeff fucking slaps Drago.
Okay. That'd be something.
Hurting a white man. That could be big.
Little ball gag thing.
Little ball gag.
What's your question for me?
I have a question for you. In this week's iteration of Are You Smarter Than a Dragovich?
Da, 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 da,
Da,
da.
da, da, da. Here it is. A question from a listener who chose to remain anonymous because they did not
You pussy.
They did not want to be associated with the chaos that might come.
Oh, Jesus.
They did not want to be honest. This is a question from a loyal listener. They've been with us since day one. This is the question. Alex Dragovich, what do you think happened on 9/11? Explain to me what you think happened on September 11th, 2001.
2 planes got hijacked. One that was leaving New York for Boston. One that was leaving New York for out of nowhere.
Okay.
I'm not sure where.
Okay.
They got hijacked by terrorists.
Yes.
And then
Terrorists from where?
Afghanistan.
Well, that's where they lived, but yeah, right.
They actually didn't they learn how to fly planes in San Diego?
San Diego and Minnesota, actually.
San Diego and Minnesota. Yeah, so they turned those planes around. I didn't know that the planes actually went. They went like an hour or 2 out. They waited.
Then they got them. Yeah, they switched up.
Then they switched it up, so they turned it around, and then the third plane was crashed because they didn't think they tried to take it. Didn't they try to take over? Or something like that?
Yeah. Where'd it crash? Yeah.
Crashed in, I was going to say Georgia, but that's like where Leonard Skinner died or something like that.
That's how important you think Leonard Skinner is. That had to be 9/11.
Yeah, I'll say that.
That's when we lost Skinner. 9/11.
My 9/11 was when Skinner. But yeah, I don't know where. Ohio? No, I don't know.
Well, close. Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Not
right,
that
right.
far off. Okay. God, I really thought you would do worse.
No, I've actually
Wait,
watched.
how many planes were there?
There was 3.
Oh, wrong. There were 4.
What was the?
One
the
into each tower, one into the Pentagon.
One in the Pentagon.
I guess he doesn't care about our military. I guess he's trying to erase the members of our military.
Yeah, the Pentagon.
The Penty. If you refer to the Pentagon as the Penty and you do a show in North Dakota, they'll kill you on stage.
Really?
You'd be like, my boys at the Penty. They would storm
Penty.
the stage and tear you limb from limb.
I've watched a couple of those docs. It's pretty fucked up.
It's fuck. Who was behind 9/11?
Osama bin Laden.
Who was he?
The head terrorist and
Head terrorist. That's like the head chef.
Leader of Al Qaeda.
Leader of Al Qaeda, sure. You know what? Most people don't know, so I wouldn't expect you to. But he was one of the richest people in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
He's like a playboy.
He was like handsome.
He's like, he was like handsome. He had a bunch of wives, like 20 kids. It would be like if
what?
Jake Paul became a terrorist.
Yeah, one of the funniest tweets ever is Terry Rozier or somebody tweeted like just an NBA player randomly tweeted like, "Yo, Osama bin Laden was 6'5". Man, he should have been a baller. He should have played.
He was very tall and good looking.
Yeah,
he was known
that nose.
He's kind of hot. You hate to say it, but Osama could have cleaned up on Hinge in 2021. Osama bin Laden could have been a 45-year-old fucking every DePaul grad in Chicago.
No, he'd be in the West Loop.
He'd be in the West Loop fucking like 25-year-old health insurance salesman.
Like some real,
man.
Yes. I mean, he was a cutie, and
he was an absolute cutie.
He knew judo. That helps.
He was fairly smart too. Just goes to show we could turn into terrorists one day.
We could,
and we might.
We might terrorize you with.
Oh,
no, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, the riff's so bad. I
wasn't gonna say terrorize you with our riffs.
Oh man, he's comparing the deaths of thousands of Americans to his jokes, and you know what? If you've heard his new act recently, pretty valid.
Yeah, it is. Some
of Alex Dragovich's new jokes are they appall you.
It's a terrorist act.
Civilized.
It's an act of terror. I get kicked off planes when I say I'm going to a gig.
Like, we got to stop this. Salt Lake City deserves better. Yeah. They cannot handle this.
Boston deserves better.
They can't. Another weird date.
She said this.
He hasn't even been able to have sex because of his myocarditis recently.
Yeah, my heart has been a little jumpy. If the girl tonight wants to hook up, I got a date tonight. I'm very excited about it.
You have a date tonight. You've been on a date with her before?
Yeah.
Oh, is this the girl you've been hanging out with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's only a couple times, but she's cool.
Did she see you perform yet?
No.
Yeah. It'll pass.
She's got to see me.
Drago's got to get the nut in before she sees his 20s of 15. Really.
No. Yeah. Honestly, no. She might have to see. She might see me perform before we hook up.
Wow. Okay. You haven't hooked up with her yet?
Mm-mm.
How many dates?
Just 2.
Pussy.
I know.
If you go on more than 2 dates with me and we don't hook up, It's because I'm not interested.
That's not true.
I always hook up. I love to have sex.
Well,
I don't. I actually rarely hook up.
My body has been betraying me lately. So
yeah, that's right. Is it really? You've had opportunities where you could have sex, and then your heart is beating too fast.
I could have hooked, or maybe not hooked up, but I could have saw her earlier this week. But I was just so my chest just hurts so much.
That is how we could have got small town people to get the vax. If they're like, COVID is so bad, you won't want to fill a blonde on a Tuesday.
I know,
you
dude.
You will not want to have sex with Brittany on a Tuesday night.
It took the life out of me.
COVID destroys your sexual libido.
My doctor did say that too. She was like, just like you said, she said you might have had COVID.
Oh, and isn't that a sweet victory? And isn't that a medical professional agreed?
Might have had.
Might have, but I mean, she can't say for certain, but it's clear which way she's leaning.
No.
She wouldn't have mentioned it if she wasn't pretty probable of it.
Yeah, might have.
Wow. Why?
Sorry.
Might have carditis.
Might have carditis. We'll see what the cardiologist says tomorrow.
I don't like that one either, Australia. I'm pretty sorry about that one. Australia. Well, you know what? We actually have a little thing we want to say to our Russian listeners. Kick Ukraine's ass.
Oh,
Kick their fucking ass.
Ukraine doesn't deserve to have autonomy.
Russia. I want it to be known. I've been pro-Moscow since day one on this podcast, and when the Russians march into D.C., I'll be in your cabinet.
Me too.
We'll be in the cabinet. We'll be the propaganda arm of the Russian Soviet nation.
I'll coach the basketball team.
Drago would coach the basketball team, yeah.
I don't really dabble in politics.
But here's Serbians kind of owe Russia.
Do we?
Yeah, Russia saved you in World War I. That was kind of why World War I happened.
Then fucking take over Ukraine, baby.
You
take
gotta have Russia's back.
If they go to Ukraine, I'll fly out there. I'll put a little suit on and I'll fucking shoot up some.
You'll fight for Russia.
I'll fight.
We will join the Russian military.
If you guys
they ask
helped us out, we help you out.
Yeah, you ask us to join the Russian militia, we will fly there, Putin. If Vladimir Putin is willing to extend a specific individual message to us, we'll join the Russian army.
That's true. We gotta get rid of that Target shirt, though, dude. That shirt is so bad.
I can infiltrate Ukraine. I lost my virginity to a Ukrainian Jew. I know them.
Did she have a bat mitzvah? Was she full on?
She was full Jewish. A refugee from Ukraine. A beautiful, great woman who I'd
You make
love
out with
to
her?
see again. I lost my virginity to her.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you made out too?
Beautiful, yeah.
You don't have to.
We made out. Yeah, we made out. Well, yeah, I lost my virginity. No kissing.
I don't think my second blowjob was from a stripper.
What?
My second blowjob was from a stripper who I didn't kiss, obviously.
How old were you?
17.
You were getting strippers at 17? Is that how fucking Notre Dame got you to come?
Vacation in Cancun.
Who paid for it?
My friend's dad took us to a strip club.
And he knew that you were getting blowjobs?
He he assigned us the blowjobs. He bought us there. He asked the guys take care of these guys. Here's all this money and no sex.
What the fuck?
So he was he's Alex, which one do you want? And we're drunk.
You had to pick a girl from a line?
She was stripping and I was or she was next up to strip. I was I want who's on deck.
Oh my God. I want who's on first.
Yeah. So.
I got a blowjob from what on second?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
That stunk.
Sorry, just a little bit of
So then she brings me to the back of the room and I was oh sorry, I don't really speak Spanish and, and she's that's okay, And then so she puts she it doesn't take much for her to get me hard. And then she puts a condom on your dick. Did you know that when strippers blow you?
Yeah, I didn't know that, but that makes sense.
Condom on the dick, and it wasn't and nothing
when
was
you were hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Why was that a question?
See, I'm showing my true colors, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't put a condom on in 5 years. I don't
put a condom on when you're soft.
Well, yeah, no, I know, but I just haven't done
let
it
it
so
grow,
long. I never put. I mean, if they ask, but usually women seem to be on birth control a lot these days, which is a beautiful thing.
We support it.
We support birth control. If you're struggling to pay for birth control, We'll help you out financially. We will help you pay for birth control.
You get baby food if you're on birth
You
control.
get. We will give you baby food.
So then I wasn't really taking on the blowjob. I was just kind of shocked by it all.
You weren't taking?
I wasn't really like I was enjoying it, but I wasn't coming. So she wanted to speed up the process. Guess what she did? This might have been what lit the fire under me for my big boob infatuation. She takes my hand, has me grab her boob, and then I come.
Wow. A 17-year-old drag like. You're holding the orb of power.
It was like it was like I was shot into a new dimension. I was a new person.
It was like Emperor Palpatine was shocking you. You're fucking.
What is Emperor Palpatine?
Oh my god.
Dude, what the fuck?
What's Emperor Palpatine?
Star Wars, the evil emperor?
Oh, I never watched Star Wars. I was a Lord of the Rings guy.
You don't have to pick.
Yes, you do.
No one just picks Star Wars or Lord of the Rings.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm more of a Mexican. Never got to the Guatemalans, did not.
You
pick them all.
You had to watch every sci-fi movie ever because that's what you did.
Star Wars isn't a sci-fi nerd movie. It's the most popular movie series to ever exist.
Culturally relevant to everyone.
Yeah,
if
everyone.
Do you really think that Star Wars aged as well as Lord of the Rings? You're out of your fucking mind.
No, I do like Lord of the Rings better. I do like Lord of the Rings better, but it's Star Wars is really good.
Why would you remember that fucking piece of shit?
He's like what? He's like
figure.
He's
he
like
stinks.
Darth Vader than Emperor Palpatine. They're the two bad guys. He's probably a top 5 bad guy all time in movies.
Nah, he's gross.
Yeah, he's not a sex symbol.
No, I'm not into that.
He's not a sex symbol.
I can't finish to that.
Oh my god.
So yeah, the strip club was good, and then he took us to another strip club, and then I actually had the best tacos I've ever had in my life after.
That's how you ended the night with the best tacos of all time.
Best tacos I've ever had.
Probably because you just
tacos.
nutted in a Mexican stripper's mouth.
I also
probably would have enjoyed any fucking taco that
No,
night.
into the condom, Jeff. Yeah, the
Oh,
condom.
right.
But I also got a lap dance and came from the lap dance. That
Oh my
hurt.
god.
So
Really? Do you tell her, "Oh, I just came"? Or you're like, "You did a good job, lady"?
no, she could feel it.
She knew. Oh my god.
She was like, "What the?" And then she looked at me. She's like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yeah."
Man, imagining Alex coming to
17, by the way.
imagining you coming to shake it like a salt shaker in a Cancun resort. That's incredible.
It's
some 15-year-old Mexican girl shaking it to the Yin
got
Yang
some,
twins.
Got some fucking creased polo shirt on.
And you're coming, your D1 recruit cum. It's leaking through your Levi's a little bit.
Yeah.
She sees a little dribble, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I did a good
Yeah.
job."
I was like, Oklahoma State just offered me. She's like, what are you talking?
I'm gonna work out great in their
Yeah.
zone scheme.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
She's like, what are you talking?
Oh my
I don't speak
god.
English.
That is so funny.
It was wild, dude.
That
it was
is-
wild.
and they were 15. You know that in retro.
No,
you know
she was
that?
old. No, these women were. I remember asking the woman who blew me was 28.
Yeah, they said that.
She was a woman, dude. She was a woman.
Okay. You might be right.
I can't speak on the first one.
Okay.
I can't speak on the
Okay.
first one.
Because I remember I only went to a strip club one time, and I got a lap dance from a woman who
Oh, that's
admitted she was
brutal.
16 at one point. And
Re-
then afterwards with my friend, they were like, "Oh yeah, she's sick," and we're like, "Oh
Yeah,
god,
you were like,
oh,
you need.
god."
She was telling you you're 16. You're like, yeah, if you need help on your calc homework.
Yeah. I know trig.
Yeah.
I know the Pythagorean theorem, unlike some.
You don't need to know everything. You don't
People
need to know all
are
that stuff.
talking about that with me in real life. Like, Drago doesn't know the Pythagorean theorem.
I still don't know.
That you can't even venture a guess.
Don't care.
Oh,
I'm 30 now, dude. I know what I know, and I know
You
what
know
I
what
don't.
you know, and
and
you
I
can
know what I
learn
don't
though.
know.
You don't think you can learn?
No, I've learned about 9/11. I watched a couple docs on it.
Watch a doc about math.
No,
Maybe
no,
a little YouTube video about the numbers.
You need to watch a documentary on shirts to buy. Okay.
Oh, great. An incredible
shirt
comeback.
sucks.
Oh, it's a red shirt. Whatever. It's nothing. Drago's wearing a shirt with some Sopranos actress.
It's a
on it.
band. Anyone that sees the show will be like, oh, it's a good band and it's a sweet shirt.
Everyone does not know who that character is.
Carmela?
Not everyone's watched Sopranos.
Oh my god, dude.
This is a better shirt than yours.
Yeah.
Sure, maybe, whatever.
100%.
Whatever. My thoughts are better.
Your thoughts are no,
My
they're
thoughts
not.
win. My thoughts win.
They're not pure.
They're not pure.
I would argue that my thoughts are purer than yours.
Purer.
Purer.
Yeah, they're more like what we thought at the dawn of time. They're more like man eat meat, man fuck woman. Like,
No, your
that's
thoughts
your
are
type of
evil.
thoughts.
Your thoughts are gross.
Oh, whatever. I've done nothing but kindness to every human I've met.
That's not true.
That's not true. But I've been generally nice.
Me too.
And if you listen to the pod, I'll be nothing but kind to you. Every nation that listens to the pod will be on your side.
The Aborigines.
There is a war
I'm
coming.
with you. I'm with you guys.
That was one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life.
Those people, they're people too, and I love them.
They're people. The Aboriginals are people.
I've decided.
Good. God. I had another question.
What? Do you have a fake ad or a real ad? Fuck.
Well,
the
they're not
cat's
fake.
out of the bag.
There's no fucking fake ads. We actually we're sponsored by. This is true. The University of Notre Dame.
Oh my
The University of Notre Dame says, "Do you think Alex Dragovich is kind of an idiot? Would you like to pay $325,000 to not know what the Pythagorean theorem is? Come to the University of Notre Dame. You can get sucked off by every blonde in the world, and then we'll just give you a business degree. You don't even have to be able to read. We'll just hand you a marketing major at the end of 4 years." That's the University of Notre Dame. If Alex Dragovich can do it, you can too.
God, country, Notre Dame.
God, country. Is that a thing people say?
I think so.
Oh my God. Notre Dame sucks.
It was alright. It was fun to go there.
Yeah,
it was cool,
I'm sure it was fun, but
for me, it was very fun.
yeah, I'm sure it was fun. That doesn't mean it's good.
College was fun for me. You, I don't know.
You know, I had a great time in college, but I would not have fun in Notre Dame. I would not have had fun.
No.
I would have gotten really into God.
Oh yeah.
I would have been like the guy, we don't drink.
Dude, there were kids at Notre Dame and Boston College, like after they like hooked up, they had like a one night stand with a girl. Like this is like normal dudes, like my friends. They would go to mass with girls on Sundays.
Oh yeah,
This is like normal bros.
Awesome. That's so cool. I love that. That's
What
beautiful.
do you mean that's cool?
That's beautiful.
You got to look back on it with a little bit of like, it's got to be kind of
Catholic
weird to look back
mass
on.
is one of the most beautiful things a human can ever be a part of.
Is your girl a Catholic?
No, she's Lutheran.
Is that an issue?
Yeah, it will be.
Well, maybe that's why you fuck your pillow more.
I fuck my pillow the same amount of times every week. I want you to know they each get 3 pumps a week.
You guys might have real conversations. She's like, have you been with Rihanna more than me?
I really gunned one into Rihanna earlier today.
Oh.
I probably left an imprint. I bet if you went back, there's an imprint where I was earlier.
One into Rihanna.
I was lighting a fire.
Archaeologists will find that pillow.
They'll be like, okay, this is one of Auspice's victims right here. Oh my God. We love Rihanna. Rihanna's a friend of the pod.
Rihanna is a friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
She's one of our followers in Australia.
Absolutely.
So Jeff, where are you at this weekend?
Where am I at this weekend? It's seamless transition.
Another one for
Not
Drago.
bad. Here's the thing. This weekend, I don't know when this is coming out exactly.
2 weeks.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, I'll be
actually-
headlining Milwaukee's
wait,
Laughing Tap.
James, can you do this? Wait,
Oh
can
my
you
God.
promo my Zanies weekend? And James, if you send this to me, I'll post this tomorrow.
Okay, we're got
All right.
promo.
All right, hold on. Get it on me first, and we'll go to Jeff.
Jesus.
All right, Jeff, promote my Zanies weekend, please.
Incredible. He didn't even ask for my permission. Yeah.
Wait,
no, I got it. Yeah.
Jeff, can you promote my Zanies weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. I love to promote inferior talent. You are what the pigs deserve. What these fucking idiots who blindly go to a Friday, Saturday show, they don't even know who's on the show. They're just like, I want a party. You are the type of comedy they deserve. They just come out, bachelor party, yay! And they're like, he's white too! Yay! I matched with him on Hinge 4 months ago.
It's odd how well I do on Wells. It is odd.
He does. On Wells Street in Chicago, where all the bros and all the sorority girls are out, Dragovich is a king.
I'm a hard follow.
They're like, how does he not fall over being that tall? Oh, his center of gravity is incredible.
I do not endorse that promotion.
Drago is featuring for some incredible headliners who unfortunately are going to have to follow one of the biggest bombs of their careers. I mean, there's going to be a line out the door going to the bathroom during his set.
For my 20-minute
For his
bathroom break.
20-minute set. The 20-minute bathroom break. Alex, 20-minute bathroom break, Dragovich. Come see him this weekend at Zany's. It's going to be an absolute shit show.
I don't like any of that.
He's going to make you wish. He's going to make you wish the Russians were marching down D.C.
I'm going to join him.
And they were rounding up all the revolutionaries. God.
That was good.
That was good promo. That's good promo. I want you to promo my weekend.
Where you at?
Laughing Tap, Milwaukee.
Laughing Tap. If you
Headlining. Sorry. Little different than featuring, in case you don't know. Little different.
Hey, people of Milwaukee, do you like your jokes fact-based and religion-based? Do you want your headliner to talk down to you? Then look no further than one of the most condescending, evil, most least pure-blooded comedians to ever exist.
All true except the pure blood, 100% German. Thank God.
This comic genuinely doesn't respect you and the people you love and thinks you're hot garbage.
Absolutely.
Go see his jokes where he tries to undermine all your values and beliefs right in front of your eyes.
Let me bend the little piggies over and fill them up.
Oh,
baby.
you think a hard day's work at the factory is noble? You're wrong. You're a fucking piece of shit Republican asshole who doesn't deserve to make a living. Go see Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you. That is all true, and they're still gonna come, baby. That's the thing about me. They still come.
Oh, you've loved your wife for 40 years and trying to have a nice night out after working 5 days a week and chipping paint off your fucking hands because you've worked so fucking hard, and you just so happen to have voted for Trump because that's how you were raised? But there's nothing really actually wrong with you?
Oh. Here we go.
Come see Jeff.
Come see.
He'll ruin your fucking weekend.
Come see a little beta cuck with baby hands tell you how life's meant to be lived.
God.
There we go. Now that is fun. That's a little bit of fun, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a little fun.
That's a little bit of fun. And that'll be an upcoming segment. Every week we'll promote each other's shows.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's not bad. That's not bad. And if you are a member of Indonesia, I am doing a guest spot at the Jakarta Funny Bone next week. I'm guest spotting in the Jakarta Funny Bone. I'm opening for the dictator of Indonesia. He needed a white man.
Man, you really sunk this ship, dude.
That was a funny riff. You
sunk
just
this
don't know where
ship.
Jakarta is or Indonesia.
Neither are really clicking
Could
for
you
me.
find Indonesia on a map?
It's gotta be by
James, bring up Indonesia. I want to touch it on the map where you think you can't touch it, but
You know, I bet. Okay, I'll put it.
I cannot wait to see where you.
I bet this
Indonesia
bad boy-
also, if you don't, it's not a small country. One of the most populated nations in the world.
Is it in Africa?
I'm not answering that until the map is up. I'm not saying anything till the map is up. Just do Google Maps. Just do Google Maps. Yeah.
It's gonna say I'm looking for blank maps.
Oh, true. We're not too worried about the reading.
I'm genuinely. I have no idea where Indonesia.
Oh, there we go.
I'll give a
map.
I'll pick a continent though.
Okay. Well, what do you think? That map right there. There we go. Where do you think Indonesia is on this? Well, zoom out. It's got to be on this. Well, yeah. Where do you think Indonesia?
It's over here. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It's on the screen right now. I mean, that's the whole world, but
It's not up. It's not up there in Europe.
It's not up in Europe. Drago has used context clues.
It's got
to eliminate Indonesia from contention as a European nation.
I'm gonna go closer to Asia than it is to Africa, but that's all I know.
Okay, Asia's half the world though, so that really doesn't. You gotta say which corner of Asia. You can't really...
How about southwest corner of Asia?
Southwest. Okay, you think it's in the Middle East? You think Indonesia's in the Middle East?
Correction, southeast corner of Asia.
Southeast. There, you got it. You nailed it. It's down to the right there. But you thought
is it by Japan?
Where's Japan?
Yeah, where's Japan?
I just know Japan's an island.
You think all islands are next to each other?
I just using my context clues.
You think all islands are near each other?
That was an island right there.
Japan is, I don't know if close would be the word I use, but it's not incredible. It's 10,000 miles away probably, but
hey,
in terms of the world.
If my Navy can hit it, then I'm happy.
If your Navy can hit it, oh my God. Who do you pick, Russia or Ukraine?
I got the Russians by 100,000.
I got a lot of money on Russia. I got the money line on Russia.
Russia minus 100,000.
Russia, we root for you. Ukrainians, if she wouldn't have broken up with me, I'd root for you. But blank did me wrong. I can't name her here. But
Jeff doesn't know exactly how to
keep.
keep a gal, but neither do I. So.
We can't. He's taking off his headphones.
We've gone.
He didn't even attempt.
We've gone well over our legal limit.
But we have to land the plane. You don't just make everyone jump out of a parachute over Cleveland when you're flying. You land the fucking plane.
Okay. All right. You land this
Let
bird,
me land
baby.
the fucking plane. Okay. Well, you have one last little talk, and then you're like, okay, we're done.
Okay.
One last big pop
Talk to me.
for the kids. Here we go. This is something I wanted to talk about. This is a thing. So I was doing a show with a comic. I'm saying this was a month. It was a month ago.
Okay.
Comic has one of the worst sets I've ever seen. We need to change post-bomb etiquette in comedy. If you bomb, you don't get to hang out after the show.
You don't get to talk
You don't
to
get
me.
to do, haha, wasn't that show crazy? You go home.
And you cry.
And you cry. You put the gun in your mouth. You see how the metal tastes a little bit. You don't get a riff after the show. If you have the worst set on the show, you go home.
You go home.
You shouldn't be paid, honestly, but we'll allow you to get paid.
A lot of hosts don't get paid.
People have no shame anymore. They're like, I crushed. You didn't crush.
Well, because they know that they got like a 30-second crowd work riff out of it, so that's all they need.
But they didn't even have that.
Oh,
They didn't
man.
even have. If you don't even have a crowd work riff,
You suck.
once a month, we will be voting out a comedian from the world of comedy.
Fine.
We'll be calling out a comedian, and they can no longer do comedy because they've no longer.
Man, this host probably worships you and listens to this. That sucks.
No, it wasn't a host. I didn't say that. It was someone in the last month. I'm not saying it was a host.
Oh, okay.
Wow, Drago. Well, he's trying to spoil me. That was called trying to cancel me. It wasn't a host. It actually wasn't.
Sorry, my mind's going different places.
It was about a month and a half ago on a road gig in
my
Wisconsin.
my palpitations are acting up.
Yeah, okay. Let me try to. I'm trying to land the fucking plane, but this guy he won't put his seatbelt on.
My heart is in jeopardy.
His heart. Oh my God. Okay, here's the thing. Let me try to land this fucking plane. Go Russia. Go Russia. Run them over. I hope the Russians are in Kiev in the next month. That's all I want to say.
I want to see him in Kiev too.
Russia, I know you love free speech there, and we would love to give you all a little press. If the Ukrainians are committing any genocidal human rights abuses, we would love to publicize those and to be your little PR vehicle for the Russian state. We'd love to be a Russian state media. We'd love it. So that's it.
I love Big Brother.
I'll be talking about Russia at the Laughing Tap January 28th and 29th, headlining Milwaukee. Where are you at?
Matt Zaney's Chicago featuring this weekend.
He's featuring this weekend, but the podcast will already be out by then. You probably will have heard in the newspaper about how poorly he did by then. You got to follow You're an Idiot. You got to subscribe, like, review. Follow us on Instagram, Geoffrey ATM. Alex, where are you at on Instagram? Alex Drags. Like and subscribe. Watch it on YouTube. Message us if you want a little dinky pic. Good night and good luck, America. Good night.
Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.